What is up, everybody? Reverse TV here today, and we have to talk about the Sony fanboy, quote unquote, insider. He self-proclaims himself to be an insider that just gets nothing right about. He predicts nothing right about PlayStation. Now, this guy is the textbook's definition of a compulsive liar in the flesh, because this is just crazy. Every other post I've seen from this guy has been community noted because people are saying this guy's just spreading misinformation. And it's just the trend of this guy spreading misinformation. Like in his bio, he says he was an ex-dev for Ben Studios and Deviation Games and Ember Lab. But I don't know if that's even true or not. Like, I don't believe anything in this person states because everything he says is just a lie. So this is clearly something that's definitely missing some marbles up there. Some screws are definitely loose with this guy. But I would say it's just to get attention or get money from like getting people to follow your posts like that. But I'm pretty sure when your stuff is community noted on Twitter, you don't even get paid for those tweets. So I don't know what this guy's angle is. Maybe he's just a compulsive liar, as I think he's just a compulsive liar. But this is the one that I first saw that was trending that people were talking about. And it just shows they're just so butthurt that this Palworld game was on Xbox. It's just not on PlayStation. Because this is a real popular game right now that people are talking about in droves. So the fact that this game is real popular on PC and Xbox and on PlayStation is rubbing a lot of these guys the wrong way. So they're just blatantly just spreading misinformation out at this point. So this guy states that regular Xbox players are sending emails to the Palworld community leaders so that the game is not released on PlayStation. Among these messages, we have death threats. So he's saying Xbox fans are saying, giving the people who made the game death threats to not to release the game on PlayStation? Really? That sounds like a bunch of nonsense. But the community note corrected this guy and said, hey, from the Pocket Pairs community manager, we have received no death threats from anyone in regards to console support. No threats from any Xbox, PlayStation, or PC players about anything console or platform related. So once again, the community note check this guy's BS right here. But then again, it only gets worse because he just keeps making up more and more lies. Apparently this was a lie the 24th, so 2 days ago, about there being a secret State of Play showcase that only he knew about, apparently. State of Play event announced for tomorrow. He has a list of games that will be shown there. This is 2 days ago, so there was no showcase yesterday, so that's the big lie. It's like, I don't know how this guy has any followers, unless people are just mocking this guy. Like, how does anybody follow this guy? How does anybody like his guy's posts? He's just a known liar at this point. Like, nothing he says is factual. So when I see these different studios, him being a dev of these from studios, I gotta say, like, hey, that's a bunch of BS too, but I'm not 100% sure. He's only saw this guy account a few days ago from this one post right here, but it just seems like he's just a compulsive liar. Now this next one is what people are talking about right now. He says he contacted his good friend, this person right here, and says she isn't already in contact with those responsible for Palworld to bring the game to PlayStation when they make the 32-player version of the game available on consoles, Xbox, and PlayStation. Then he got a community noted once again, saying Alex Smith is known for being a supposed insider who has been found to have a bias and a preference to PlayStation. There are multiple records where what he says is false or never happens. Imagine Twitter has to put a note about you saying that you're a known liar and what you state just doesn't happen. It's just all in your head. It's just made up BS. That is crazy right there. Like, this is really some crazy stuff right here. This dude just blatantly lies. And when people call him up for lying, he just acts like just nothing happens. This is some real craziness right here. This person says, hey man, I'll run a space for you and you can answer questions from people. Would that work? You're so in the know. I think people would appreciate talking with you. This guy just wants to spread BS and spread misinformation. Like, it's just craziness. What this guy says, buffoonery. This is what this is right here. Then, this is somebody direct messaging the person that he's referencing that he supposedly knows in person. And he says, my belief is that this man doesn't know you, but that is just a guess. And I've spreading misinformation using your name. Then the person who this Jingwen Gina Zhu person says, thanks for the screenshot. I don't even know this person. So this guy is just lying. And it's not even for clout, because you're not even getting clout because people are knowing you to be a known liar. So it's just really weird. Is this game not being on PlayStation really affecting these guys this badly? Like, geez, this is just the most butthurt saltiness I've ever seen by far. Clown alert! Stop it and get some help. I agree. I don't know. Is there like a Liars Anonymous meeting? Because it definitely needs to go to Liars Anonymous at this point and get that checked out, because this is just insane. I've never seen somebody just blatantly lie over and over again. Like, this is crazy. This guy says, "Adios, liar," as he shows him about to block this guy. I would do that too if I wasn't making content about this guy. I would definitely give this guy the block with the swiftness, because this is crazy. This dude just can't stop lying. And every tweet gets community noted. The developers have made it clear that it's coming to PlayStation eventually. I don't know if that's even true or not, but let's just say it is. I don't see why it wouldn't come to PlayStation, but let's just say it does come to PlayStation eventually. Yet Alex can't help himself but to lie and make it sound like he has something to do with it. It's just weird. It just amazes me how you double down on your own lies. It just doesn't stop, doesn't pause, just presses gas full stop with these lies. Once again, this person who makes the game, Palworld and Craftopia, says, "We have received no death threats from anyone in regards to console support." So a developer, or he says, "Hey, we don't know what you're talking about here. We haven't received no death threats about this has been on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever." So this is just crazy. Just buy an Xbox or a PC, or wait for the PlayStation version if that even happens, but just stop port begging. Yeah. This dude is a basket case. He's lying like a pedo called by the police, parked in front of an elementary school when he has no kids. Just buy an Xbox. I agree. Like, buying an Xbox gotta be less shameful than this nonsense where they're literally just lying about stuff. Time to delete your account. Once again, I don't know how this guy has followers. Like, if I've seen somebody just blatantly just put out lies like that, I don't know why would you follow the person or like their tweets if you know they're a known liar. Like, I just don't get it at this point. Like a second-class citizen port begging, yeah. The console with 50 million sales and their fan base still has reserved to port begging and begging for games to come on their platform. With those 50 million consoles, so that's just sad. The begging just never stops. It really doesn't. It's like, and then why you keep spreading this information about Microsoft and their fan base, like saying Xbox guys is doing crazy stuff, instead of making these crazy lies, it's like, why don't you direct that energy towards PlayStation? Ask them why Palworld is not on their system. Ask them why they're not paying these guys to put this game on their system. It's like, instead of making these crazy lies and stuff like that, these crazy fabricated stories, it's just wild. Any engagement is engagement, huh? I guess that's how they view it at this point, because it's just wild. Imagine getting upset at a developer over regulation implemented by the company that made your preferred console. Ponies are really proving their salt this year. Whole lot of soft-ass people these days enjoy crying into your anime body pillows. She at least cares. And this is an older guy too. Like, this isn't like a teenager. This is a kid. This is a grown man, probably with grandkids, who's making just blatantly lying at this point. Like, it's just wild. Touch grass, disgusting behavior. It is not coming to PS5, bro. I don't know if it is or not coming to PS5, but this behavior, because it's not on PS5, is just so sad to see from somebody who's like in their 50s or 60s. It's just crazy. She already said she had no idea who you are, you little fraud. And that's even more embarrassing. You say you know this person, then the person who you say you know say, "Hey, I don't know this person. Who the hell is this? Who is this? I don't know this person." It's effing crazy that you keep this tweet up after being outed so hard. He just doesn't stop. He's been community noted several times. Community noted about this post. Now community noted about this other post saying he knows this person. They said that's a lie. And he made up a story about a state of play happening yesterday, which didn't happen. So it's just like, why do people keep following this guy? Why are people liking this guy's stuff? Why are people even engaging in him? engaging with him, if I would just block this guy if I wasn't making content about this clown. He'd just get a block because he's just a known liar at this point. But once again, I can't even say this is the first quote-unquote insider who just blatantly lies about stuff from the Sony perspective. There's been multiple of these different Sony fanboy insiders who just make up lies after lies about there being some secret showcase or something like that, which never happened. So it's just crazy over there. And I think people be this salty over this quote-unquote Pokemon ripoff game, but this Pokemon ripoff game has a lot of people in their feelings because Xbox people get to enjoy this game, PC people get to enjoy this game, but PlayStation players don't get to enjoy it because it's not on that platform. So they're once again port begging, making up these fabricated stories as it's coming to PlayStation that they know people that is coming. It's like, stop the lies. It's like, buy an Xbox or buy a PC. It's just that simple. Or wait for it to inevitably possibly come to PlayStation at that point. But this is just getting sad. So I'm going to include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.